2 Chronicles 15 and 12. And they entered into a covenant to seek Yahweh our power of the fathers with all their heart and with all their soul.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Israel that rule well. Shalom to the Akim, Makwathiam, and the speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.
I'm going to read that again for
Yep.
read 13 and 14.
2 Chronicles 15 and 12. And they entered into a covenant to seek our Lord, Yahweh, of their fathers with all their heart.
That's right.
And with all their soul.
That's right. And what happened back during the time when we were coming out of Egypt, the great exodus out of Egypt. You know, we were seeking a covenant with the Most High. Okay? Every time that we came out of a captivity, we were seeking a covenant with the Most High. Okay? And at this point in time, we're also seeking a covenant. And what is that covenant? That's the new covenant, man. When Yahweh Shai's blood was spilled for the children of Israel. All right? Because we want to get the fuck out of here. We want to be saved from our affliction, man. All right? Go ahead.
That whosoever would not seek Yahweh our power of Israel
Yep.
should be put to death.
That's right. Whoever shall not seek. And just like the time of Egypt, okay, when the Persians and the Medes came in, the Babylonians, the Greeks, the Romans, those that didn't seek, okay, those covenants, the Lord's face, okay? Because when you go into John 3 and 16, when it talks about but let's go to John 3, 14 and 15 first. Okay, when it talks about the serpents that were biting the people, what did they have to do? They had to build a stick with a serpent on it, and those that would believe that serpent would keep them from being bitten, and that goes into Yahweh Shai. Okay, it said just as the serpent, okay, so must the Son of Man be believed upon. You see? And that's what we're going into right now. You know what I'm saying? We must believe on Yahweh Shai and what he did for us so that we can be saved from the judgments that are getting ready to take place on this earth, man. You know? And those that did not, and those that do not, okay, believe on the blood of Yahweh Shai. Those that do not believe that that there is a covenant for coverage of the things that are coming are going to be put to death. You got him on that?
Yep. Whether small or great, whether man or woman.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Man, woman, child, great granddaddy, great grandmama. Okay. If they're not seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, okay, and the covenant that was made for them, then they're going to get put to death, man, on this side. Okay, is that it on that?
That's it.
Grab Job 4 and read 7 to 9 for me.
Job 4
Yes.
and 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous out off?
That's right. Whoever perished being innocent, man. The Most High is getting ready to kill a lot of people that think that they're innocent because they're hanging out in these whorehouses they call churches. Okay? He's getting ready to kill a lot of people that are calling themselves Israelites, calling on Ahiah and Yeshaya.
Right.
Okay? he's probably going to kill a lot of men that are calling on the name of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. And he said, the scripture said, haven't I cast out demons in your name? And the Lord's going to say, I never knew you. Yeah, you knew my name, but guess what? I didn't know you because there was other things that you didn't accept about my testimony. You see? Go ahead.
Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off?
Mm-hmm.
Even as I have seen that plow iniquity and sow wickedness.
Salakia. Even as I have seen they that plow iniquity. Go ahead.
And sow wickedness, reap the same.
That's right. And those, what am I going into? Those people that are calling themselves Israelites, but they're not calling on the name. Okay, or they're calling on the wrong name. You see, or they're teaching a wayward doctrine. Okay, because you got brothers out there right now they're calling on the name of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua to say it's okay to smoke weed. You see, you got brothers out there that are calling on Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua that are saying that the C hip is something different than it is. The chip is something different than it is. Okay. You see? Go ahead.
By the blast of Yahushua, by the blast of God they perish, and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed.
That's right. Grab Job 5 and 17 and read the 20 for me.
Job 5 and 17. Behold, happy is the man whom God corrected.
That's right. Happy is the man that God corrected. I seen a video the brother Yahweh the Maccabees put up. He had, I think it was a brother from Great Millstone that said he had fell into the trap, basically, of some brothers that were calling themselves Israelites and calling on the name Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. And I had mentioned that there's people out there saying you can smoke weed and things of that nature. He was corrected, and he had made a public apology for going against some things that brothers had said. And you know, with that, you know, it's not necessary who, what, where, how, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just that these are the things that we have to do, and we have to be happy if the Most High does that for us, man. If the Most High allows us to see the wickedness of another person, you know, that we're dealing with. You know, like there was a brother at camp on Sunday. You know, the brother was knowledgeable. He brought out some good points. He asked for both of our numbers. I said no. The brother, he was kind of like nah, you know, at first. But then it was like, you know, are you going to show up at camp? Are you going to come out here? Okay, now dealing with that, I seen this brother when I was going down to Philly. Okay, I would go down to the GMS camp down in Philadelphia, and I would see him with ISUPK. So I know who this individual is as far as who he was following. All right. Now, we had a really, really beautiful camp Sunday, and a lot of things were brought out, and the brother was standing there, and he was very attentive, and, you know, I was kind of like, nah, I'm not going to give you my number. Keep coming out here. We want to see whether you're going to, you know, be stable in this thing, man. You know? We're not ISUPK. We're not out here just calling the white man the devil all the time. We have to correct our own people sometimes, you know. And just like the script, just like the brother said, happy is the man who's the Most High corrected. And hopefully that this is what's taking place with this young man. You see? Go ahead.
Therefore, despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty.
That's right. If you're going through some hell for a moment, don't worry about it. Just like he's going through some hell right now. We know that the man might not really have a home or a roof over his head. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been there my damn self. You know? I've been through so many adverse situations. I almost died from cancer in 2016. But the Most High brought me up out that shit. Okay? The whole time I was dealing with the cancer, I was studying and making lessons and making signs because I knew I wanted to come back out here and teach. So these are the things that the Most High puts in front of us to see if we're going to react differently than we're supposed to. We're supposed to take that joyfully. I even sat in my little efficiency and laughed because I was like, okay, I'm going to die. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And I actually laughed because I didn't have anybody there with me to talk to. You know what I'm saying? I was by my fucking self. No, I wasn't. I was with, I had Yahweh Basim Yahushua and the angel. Okay? So when he corrects us, depending on how he corrects us, you know what I'm saying, we may look at things differently. But that's, if he corrects us and we come back to doing what we're supposed to be doing, then that's a beautiful thing. You got any more on that?
Yep. Verse 18, for he maketh sore and bindeth up.
Yep.
He wounded, and his hands make whole.
You see? He wounded, and his hands make whole. So he was dealing with me and said, hey, I'm gonna put you in an adverse situation. Okay? And in that adverse situation, I had remained faithful to the Holy Scriptures. And then he made me whole again. Go ahead.
He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles.
Yep.
Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
That's right, that complete number. Because there's troubles that are coming right now. There's a whole lot of hell that's getting ready to come to America and to the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians. Okay? But in that 7th, and that's talking about that last trumpet, man, being blown. You see? When those nuclear bombs are here, and that 7th trump, those nuclear bombs come, man, he's gonna deliver us out of this shit. Okay? Go ahead.
In famine he shall redeem thee from death.
Yep, the famine that's coming, the pestilence, the sword, all of those things, he's gonna redeem us, man, from death. Go ahead.
And in war from the power of the sword.
You see? That it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Go grab Job 22 and 9.
Job 22 and 9.
Mm-hmm.
Thou hast sent widows away empty,
Yep.
and the arms of the fatherless have been broken. Therefore snares are round about thee.
That's right. The arms of the fatherless have been broken.
Yep.
Okay? You see? That's who is the fatherless? The children of Israel. The Most High turned his back on us, didn't he? You see? And snares have been laid. So what are these snares? These things that are taking place right now. All right? They're getting ready to shut the economy off. The dollar's not going to be worth shit. Okay, they're getting ready to empty out the food stores. Okay, these grocery stores. They're talking about putting the jab in the water.
Yeah.
You see, those people that bought those fucking $1 and 1 cent hamburgers, man, y'all, I can't wait to see what happens with you. Because you shouldn't have bought that shit. You should have knew there was something wrong with it. You know. But you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and you trailer trash-ass white people, just because you're a little broke, you had to go that route, man. I'm going to go buy 15 motherfucking cheeseburgers, and I'm going to freeze them. I'm going to grab 20 cheeseburgers, I'm going to freeze them, and then, I can eat a couple for lunch for the next couple weeks. Just throw them in the microwave. You see? That shit may be in the food, man. But I know they're talking about putting it in the water right now. So, you people are getting ready to find out. Go ahead.
Therefore snares are round about thee,
Mm-hmm.
and sudden fear troubleth thee.
That's right, that sudden fear, because you had a lot of people panicking just today. This is, what is this, October the 4th?
Con.
Okay. So October the 4th, there was a lot of speculation about signals and zombies and all kind of other crazy shit. So people were panicking. I got up, I went to fuck to work, ate my 2 boiled eggs. You know what I'm saying?
Hoping something
You know what
happened.
I mean? Yo, I had 2 slices of pizza at lunch.
I was hoping
Yeah.
something took off. I was like, man, you know what I mean?
That's what I was doing. I was
like,
yo,
man.
dead ass serious.
I was like, it's too good to be true.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing gonna happen right
know?
here. It's gonna come another way.
Yep.
I was like,
Yep.
but man, if it happens, I'm ready.
Oh man, I was like excited. I was like, man, if I go outside and people are screaming and running, and my coworkers, you know, started screaming, hey man, listen, I'm taking one of them fucking hammers, and I'm gonna start walking towards my car. Try to get home. Unless there's an EMP, then I'm gonna have to foot. And there's a train track that'll bring me right to my fucking house. So all I have to do is walk on it. So you gotta think about those kind of things, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my car ain't running. I gotta fucking walk. You know, don't have a lot of time to get home. My speculation, and from what I'm hearing from experts, you know, even the scriptures say that we shouldn't go the fuck home to grab nothing. Just keep running.
Yeah.
You know. You see. But I believe that there's going to be a 48-hour period, and that's why me and my wife we don't travel further than 48 hours walk from our fucking home. We're not going to do it anymore. You know, but I mean, it's okay if other people do it. It's fine, cause shit, you know, there's people out there still traveling, doing their thing. But I mean, we just made that decision. You know. But a lot of things are getting ready to change. Go ahead.
I think that was it.
That was it. Grab Proverbs 1 and 7. Then we're going to jump over to 20 and read to 33.
Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
That's right. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. Okay? And the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, man. And if you're not listening to the prophets right now, if you're not listening to somebody that's trying to give you an understanding about these traps that are being set up, that the so-called white man is your enemy, and what he's getting ready to do is try to make you a perpetual slave through his witchcraft, okay? And his witchcraft being the jab, okay, the arm pass. You know, I don't want to get too deep with that one because that shit'll get me a strike. I know it for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to get too deep into the arm pass. You know what the fuck I'm talking about if you've been watching the jab. Okay? He wants to make the children of Israel perpetual slaves, man, basically. Okay? He wants to continue to rule on the earth, and the only way that he can do that now is to shut off your, like me and the brother were talking about Yahweh the Maccabees video. The only way they can do that is to change your DNA. Okay? Alright, now you got to go watch that video because I can't really repeat what the brother brought out because that shit was deep. It was fire.
There was a lot of information.
Yeah, it was way too much for me to even think about trying to repeat right now. But like I said, man, the only way that the so-called white man can continue to rule on this earth right now is to change your DNA, and the only way to do that is there's an mRNA sequence that actually cuts your DNA and it fills in certain parts of it. Okay, I know a little bit about science. I worked as a nurse for a while, but you know, that kind of stuff, man, is a little deep, you know. But it's been talked about by other doctors. And a couple of these doctors are dead right now because they broke it down absolutely beautiful too. And like I said, that mRNA, that messenger ribonucleic dialribonucleic acid, actually changes your whole. It takes you away from the Most High. So along with the strange garments through the philosophies, the strange garments through the not believing in the scriptures, the strange garments and following other religions, and your DNA being changed is going to be a strange garment. The Most High is not going to recognize it. Okay. So what we're trying to tell you is that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, and if you don't fear the Most High, then you're going to go down to Egypt for help. You're not going to come to the Holy Scriptures. You're not going to come to the prophets for the understanding. You're going to go to your death, man. Okay?
And he went in heavy on that joint. He
That
was
shit
like,
was fire, bro. Yeah,
he was like basically, you know, the Israelites. We have that like that blood when you go give what is it, the plasma?
Oh, the plasma. Yep.
He was like, shit, you're pretty much helping out the heathens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it was like that DNA, the sparrow, which you was just going into. When they put that shit in you, it cuts off basically half of that shit.
Yeah, the messenger
and
DNA.
it fills in to where like you just disconnected to the Most High.
Yeah. There's
you know,
plenty
here
of videos
it is.
out there that show you that too.
You know, the Israelites, the brother was like, the Israelites, when you look into your body DNA, it basically spells out Yahweh.
What is that, 10-5-6-5 or something like that?
Yep. He was like, it basically spells out Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, they're basically trying to take that away from you.
Yep.
And how the lady from Britain or whatever, the queen.
The queen, she turned the lights on.
Khan and that whole
was a DNA strand. And
then went up to the tree of life. As soon as I seen it, I was like, oh, that's the tree of life.
Yep.
I was like, you know, the tree of knowledge. The brother goes in on it. Man, he killed that video.
Tree of good and evil. Yep. That's right, y'all.
He killed that video. I mean, he killed it.
Yeah, I was like, damn. When I started watching the rest of it, I was like, oh my God. Yeah, you can't deny what that brother brought out. There's no fucking denying. There's no way that you can get around that.
No.
You know? And I used to donate blood plasma. When I first moved to Harrisburg, I think I was like 19 years old. And I wasn't working, but I had just moved up there, and I ended up getting a job with the state. But when I went to donate, man, these motherfuckers, they was like, yo, man, they want to pay you fucking, they want to give you checks. They don't want to give you cash. They want to give you fucking checks. You got some rare ass blood. You see?
Yeah, you might.
You understand what I'm saying?
Because you got what, A, B, and then you got that one.
The O.
One. Yeah, the O. You know what I'm saying?
You see? They was like, yo, they don't want to give you cash
but
no more.
But when they take that shit from you, you're literally like weak, bro.
Yeah, you're fucked up for a couple days.
Yeah.
You're all jacked up. You gotta drink a lot of water and shit, sugar water and shit like that. Sugar, orange juice, stuff like that. But yeah, man. Hey, this shit. Hey, these Edomites, man, they getting ready to try to put y'all in a box, man. You know. They getting ready to put y'all in one of them big ass plastic boxes and put your ass in the ground, cause that shit'll be there for 1,000, maybe 2,000 years before it starts deteriorating and messing up the fucking underground water sources. You know? Go to Proverbs 1 and go to 20 and read the 33 20.
Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom cried without. She uttered her voice in the streets.
And that's what we do. Just like I say, we were downtown in the city that we live in, man, and we do that every Sunday. If it's raining, we go to a little spot where we can be undercover and it's not raining on us. But most of the time, we're out there, man, in the elements, man, dealing with fucking the people. You know, had a demon come up. But that's what we're supposed to. That wisdom crying out in the streets, and that's where you're supposed to be, at the highways and byways. Go ahead.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
Yep.
In the openings of the gates.
That's it.
In the city she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity?
That's right. How long, you simple ones? Okay. What Isaiah 1 and 3 talks about the ox knoweth his owner and the ass his master's crib, but Israel does not consider. How long, you simple ones, are you going to be like an ass and an ox, so goddamn stupid that you don't understand, or you can't believe that there's tens of thousands of brothers on the streets of America and other places on this earth that are saying the same exact thing, calling on the same exact name, saying that the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are the Israelites, and you need to come back to this word. Go ahead.
And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
That's right. It's scorners. You people that are scoffing, talking shit, you know, you're a fool and you hate knowledge, man. And the scripture just said, the brother just read, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. So you don't fear the Most High. Go ahead, bro.
Turn you at my reproach. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
You see, he's making known his words to you right now through who? His prophets, man. He gives his secrets to his servants, the prophets, that so that they can come out and teach you simple ass Negroes, okay, you fools that hate knowledge, okay, so that you can come back to this truth, man. You see? Go ahead,
Because I have called, and ye refused.
That's right, he called, and when he's calling, he's putting out his hand to you. And what do you Negroes and Latinos do? You smack his hand away. Okay? Go ahead.
I have stretched out my hands,
See?
and no man regarded.
Yep.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel.
That's right, you have set at naught all my counsel. So all of these things that we do, we come out to the highways and byways, and we try to tell you, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians, okay, those speckled birds, all right, what the will of the Most High is for his people in these last days. And you can see the last days because a lot of you simple ass Negroes talk about it too, you know, but you still don't believe in the Bible. You still don't believe that the prophets were put out here for what did the brother say? He said to feed my sheep, because the sheep need lead, man. A sheep needs lead. A sheep ain't gonna, you know, they gonna run around in goddamn circles. So a sheep needs lead. And who is leading the sheep right now? The prophets, man. Okay, but a lot of you people ain't gonna get it, so you're gonna be led to a slaughter. Go ahead, brother.
It goes into that the ass knowing his owner.
Yep. And the ass is master's crib.
Right.
Yeah, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass is master's crib. There
Right, and it goes right into that, because you got these heathen at my job. That's all they talk about. This is the end. How the hell they know? And Jakes don't.
They don't get it.
They don't know their own.
That's good. What is it? Goes into that scripture. They do not consider. You see? You know? Go ahead.
Reading on, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
Yep. He's going to laugh at your calamity through his prophets. Because when we start seeing a lot of you people running and scared as shit, you know, well, I'm going to get a good ass laugh out of it. Yeah, I'm probably going to be a little scared, but I'm still going to laugh at how some of you people are going to react, man. Because I know what fear looks like. You see? Go ahead,
When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me.
That's when you're going to ask, please help me, God.
Right.
You're calling on the wrong name. Okay, go ahead.
But I will not answer.
Yep.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
That's right, because once all hell starts breaking loose, what does that mean? That means that the elect are sealed. So as soon as all hell starts breaking loose, you're going to seek the Lord, man. You're going to be looking, oh, Lord, and where's the men at that was downtown? I knew there was something special about them. Can you please lead me there? The Lord is going to be like, man, you're going to die. You understand? You're going to die. You see? You're not going to be able to we're not going to be able to tell you a goddamn thing. Matter of fact, we're probably not even going to be around. We're not going to be able to be found. You know? We might be running from martial law troops. We might be in a concentration camp getting beat the fuck up. You know? We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what the Most High is going to... The elect are sealed. Even if we are of the elect, we still have some things that we're going to have to go through. But you people that aren't of the elect, you're just going to die. You're going to die from starvation. You're going to die from a horrible disease that they're probably going to put out here. Okay? You're going to die from the sword. The martial law troops, marauders, people just kicking your door down with axes and sledgehammers beating you to death. Okay? Or you're going to die from them nuclear bombs that are coming. You see? Because you didn't want to listen to the prophets. You got any more on that?
For they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh.
Yep.
They would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof.
Yep.
Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices.
Mm-hmm.
For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. Proverbs 1:33.
Mm-hmm.
But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil.
That's right. Grab Proverbs 15:4 and read 4 to 7 for me.
Proverbs 15:4. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit. A fool despiseth his father's instruction, but he that regardeth reproof is prudent. In the house of the righteous is much treasure, but in the revenues of the wicked is trouble. The lips of the wise disperse knowledge, and the heart of the foolish does it not so.
That's right. We don't got to break that down. You got anything else, brother, you want to put on here?
No, sir.
With that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash.
We're going to give double honors again to the apostles and elders of Israel that rule well, and shalom to the Akim, Makwathiam, and Speckle Bird listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.